Hello my fellow Wokies, and today I got a bit of a different video. But first I gotta explain how this video came to fruition. So let's start from the top. This all started like about I'd say a week ago, depending on how long it takes to record. But anyway, this all started a week ago. Mom wanted me to put something on for the holidays, like a Christmas movie or something. And I just feel like, you know what, I want to watch it for the Frosty movie, you know, with the snowman that goes like, Happy Birthday! So I looked it up, and I find this weird animated sequel where he sounds like Patrick Star. But then, it reminded me of something. Something I used to watch that had to do with Frosty the Snowman. But it was very twisted and fucked up. You know what I mean? Like the hamburger helper image. Just imagine that, but if it was Frosty the Snowman. I'm like, I think I remember that shit. The problem was, I couldn't remember what it was. Like what the hell the series was called. Because I know there was like a whole series of it and shit. So I looked it up, and after enough research, I finally found that series. I remember that was like a Frosty Snowman, but he was evil and fucked up. It was Snowy the Frostman. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, that's why I couldn't fucking remember. And if you don't know who Salmonation is, or maybe you recognize his older name, Ebola World. Yeah, I wonder why he changed it to that. His more recent work being mainly the Dead by Daylight animations, which he hasn't really been posting in about over a year. So yeah, I actually didn't find the Snowy videos there. I actually something like it was like called a Taco Man channel or whatever. So yeah, I used that, and I found a video that compiles every single one of them into one video. And I mean, it's all split up. It was all originally split up in like 8 episodes. So the odd thing was when I was looking for the Snowy the Frostman videos, that I thought they would be like in his old channel, because I remember he had an old channel that was like called Salmonation 2. It was also called Ebola World 64 at some point, but that got changed. The Salmonation 2 channel was retired, so either most of the videos went back to the main channel, but I found another channel. I wasn't sure at first, but yeah, this is the official alt channel. This is the official new alt channel that's still up. Like, it basically posts all like the old Taco Man videos, a bunch of other spin-offs of Taco Man related stuff, a few other spin-off shows. Taco Man spin-off shows I used to watch was the one that was like a Captain N parody, with like the bootleg looking video game characters. Although the blonde one is kind of hot now that I think about it.
Ooh, feisty little thing.
In the last episode, I think it was episode 8, it had Wild Woody. Yeah, that Wild Woody. Oh wait, sorry. Wild Woody! I mean, that's like the only things I remember him from. It's that one Easter egg that took 19 years to find, with the mermaid boobies. And most recently of all, a porn racing game where you get to see his little his little Woody. Oh, Woody, what the fuck are you doing? I'm getting laid, bitches. Oh god. I mean, I stopped watching when he canceled Taco Man. I was very sad and angry. I was like, if you ain't gonna do Taco Man, I'm unsubscribing. I don't want to do Dead by Daylight. Yeah, but I guess the joke's on me now, because now I play Forsaken and other asymmetrical horror. So yeah. But imagine if he did He did like instead of like Dead by Daylight animations, he did fucking Forsaken videos. Oh god, I can't imagine that. It'll probably be better than whatever the fuck Game Tunes is cooking up. Jesus Christ. You know the video, you know. Yeah, I mean there was also some other controversies, like there was like one where apparently, according to the Dead by Daylight's subreddit, apparently he hearted like a few transphobic comments. I mean, I'm not sure if he actually knew that or not, so take that with a grain of salt. He also started using AI images for his community posts. And there's also one of his most popular videos on his main channel, is an AI-generated thumbnail. And I know sure as hell that video did not have an AI-generated video before. That sure as hell did not have this fucking thumbnail where Jason's cleaning the fucking garage or yard or wherever the fuck this is. I mean, what the fuck, man? I thought you were animated shit. You're just like that one. You're just like that right arm productions guy that made the Redneck Angry Birds. I mean, he wasn't funny, but at least he animated. And look at him now. He uses fucking AI and shit. Man, another niche of animator from the 2010s. Once again, becoming an AI bro. The West has fallen. Okay, enough side tangenting. Let's go check out this Flash animation series that I used to watch as a kid, and see how it holds up today. I probably watched it with a straight face, not knowing most of the fucking jokes. They sure as hell went over my head. Possibly, I don't know. I was like 10 years old when I watched this. I didn't know any better. Or no, maybe I was like 12. I know I was around 10 to 12 when I watched this, so yeah, so let's watching, get watching, yeah, let's watch the snowman kill children or whatever. Which hope he doesn't eat them.
Ooh, feisty.
So we get a title card and some intro credits on Samination, whoever else helped with this, Snowy. Also, for some odd reason, they do the title drop, it's just Snowy. Now, like, they don't have the Frostman part, it's just Snowy. I don't know why they did that. Is Sam stupid? Anyway, the camera pans down to show that one guy from the Smiling Friends episode. He's talking about some jolly story about a group of kids building this snowman. The girl here, Lori, she'll be our main lead for the rest of these, I guess. She puts a hat on the snowman, and I kid you not, says this after...
Let's not forget his hat!
Happy Hanukkah! Oh, wait, I'm not Jewish! I don't even like the Jews!
Why did he fucking say that like that? What the fuck? I don't even remember this part. Holy shit. After Snowy says whatever the fuck that was all about, he realizes that he's alive! And Lori starts rambling how screwed up the earth is or whatever. Yeah, Lori, just get yourself some propeller hat, a big lollipop, and maybe you'll have a better outlook on life. Just saying. Snowy's just like, whatever, and recommends that we all go have fun while the Earth is still around. Yay! The sun will blow up in about 5.6 billion years. Woo! Snowy then straight up gobbles a whole ass kid in front of everyone, and the kids start parading around town like, oh, Godzilla was humping around Tokyo City like a big playground. I love that song so much. I'm sorry. Until they start doing the leapfrog, this little green kid gets eaten by Snowy. Lori gets worried about him too, because now, like, where the hell did he go? Luckily, she got her answer by Snowy doing an incredibly gassy burp, and then his body parts start flying out of his mouth. Lori dares to ask Snowy if he ate them. Snowy's like, I clearly like the work of the devil does, so fuck yeah, I did that shit. Lori books it, dude does not want to get fries like Snowy for dinner, and bumps into that man from earlier to get in his car for safety, so Snowy doesn't eat him. Eat her or whatever. Ha-cha-cha-cha. They both hop in the car and drive right off, as right as Snowy catches up. Snowy then starts melting due to global warming. Epic fail. Lori and the Hachi man chat for a bit while driving away, and then the Hachi man reveals like, Lori, you shouldn't be jumping into strangers' cars, and starts laughing like all Diddy blood. Lori does her best song that you see Tails kill screen impression. And that's where it originally was gonna end, by the way. Yeah. Wanna know something funny? Apparently this was gonna just be a one-off type of deal. It was gonna lead to like 7 more parts. So yeah, thanks to like this YouTube comment I found while researching the videos. But I guess so yeah, Sam changed his mind after seeing how much people love that one-off, so he made it a fucking 8-part series and then combined it all into one video at some point. I mean, he just made shit up as he went, so yeah, so that way you get more parody, more horror movies or whatever. So yeah, that's neat. Cha-cha-cha-cha man reveals not to be a Diddy blooder after all. It actually just brought Lori home to her parents. Lori comments on how everything's gonna be better now because Snowy's dead finally. But she turns out to be very, very, very wrong at the next scene, as it shows Snowy's puddle from like the first video, and it was next to that lamppost. The lamppost starts malfunctioning off, and Snowy rises up from the puddle. Snowy realized it wasn't global warming; it was just a broken lamppost. Duh. Right? Yeah, who has heard of global warming? It's Van Bear Pig. It was just like that. Yeah. Anyway, he then goes off to find the Lori and eat her or whatever. Lori explains to her parents that the snowman killed her friends and ate them. Due to the adults thinking kids are so creative, they just brush it off as some poppycock. And whatever you do, don't say poppycock with an extra O in poppy. But don't worry, that's just some dark humor. You would get it. Then someone's OC intervenes, telling them that this Snowy is real and is a threat to them all, especially Lori. He introduces himself as Dr. Lupus, which is actually based off Dr. Sam J. Lewis from the Halloween franchise, which I didn't know back when I was like 10 or 12 when I first watched these videos, due to not watching Halloween at all at that time. So that's a funny thought to ponder about. Yeah, that's a funny thing to think about. Anyways, the parents are wondering how the fuck this old man got in here to begin with, but he had no time for that. He brought the sheriff with him. He's the sheriff. You better listen to him. Dr. Lupus recommends that every adult in this room leave Lori to discuss the issue at hand. Yeah, genius thinking there, Dr. Lewis. I wouldn't think of anything else. No, sorry. And while they do that, Lori spots this snowman that keeps teleporting and reappearing in front of her window, which freaks out Lori a little bit. All the adults go to the living room and stand around for a bit until Lori's mom recommends she make tea for everyone. As she's going to the kitchen, she starts noticing that the door was open and all the kitchen knives were gone for some reason. Probably follows the wind. But nope, it was all Snowy's doing, and he goes, "Hello, mother."
Hello, mother.
Which will be very important later on, so write that down on your skin too. Like the Nebula Quasar video. You should go watch that, by the way. I'm plugging that in. I need more attention on that one. I spent so much time on that one. Please, let me have this. She then gets a knife straight through the head and dies of death from that, because that kills people. Lori's dad starts getting worried about what the fruck happened to her. So she goes along without anyone else to back him up. Makes sense to me. He runs over to the kitchen to find her. She runs over to the kitchen to find her and figures she might be in the kitchen pantry to getting something. But then some fuck-ass FNAF cat jump scares the guy. And he's like, how the hell did that get in there? We don't even own a cat. He finds his wife hanging around. How silly of her. He then bumps into Snowy and gets cleaved to the bone. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Dr. Lupus starts worrying about both of Lori's parents because they haven't come back from the kitchen. due to all the loud screaming and not getting his greeting cards. I mean, like, how could they forget his greeting cards? I bet they're so wonderful. Anyway, so the Lupus and the sheriff strap up and get to the kitchen. They come face to face with both Snowy and these poor defenseless corpses of Lori's parents. Snowy taunts Lupus, claiming that to be like Sonic.exe and he's God or something. Or the devil. Either way, he's all powerful. Then the Lupus starts blasting away, only for that not to work because he is a snowman. Dumbass. Have you not seen Jack Frost at all? You gotta use antifreeze. Duh. Lupus realizes this epic fail and sends out his friend, partner, whatever, the sheriff. He unfortunately had the gun backwards and Charlie Kirked himself. Rip the sheriff. He will always be known as the sheriff. We are sheriff to the best ability. Oh, I'm dying. The doctor books it, with Snowy following right behind him. Dr. Lupus busts in Lori's room to tell her that Snowy's home, and there's a secret that he's been wanting to tell her. But due to his like senile age or dementia, kept stopping him from going like like, what is he? A fish? Lost medias? What could it be? We don't get that answer as he gets backstabbed by Snowy and dies of death. Snowy does a Shining reference. He gives Lori enough time to go through the window. Snowy goes, oh, shucks. And while Lori tries to call for help, but due to her super stupid situation, the cops ain't gonna listen to that because they got better shit to do, like eat that donut like Homer Simpson. So she's left alone to die. Ha ha. Snowy tries reaching for Lori to eat her, but Lori slips on the roof's edge. Snowy tries to help her, but Lori ain't trusting no hungry hippo of a snowman. So Snowy starts lore jumping to her that he's actually her brother? Huh? How the hell did that work? Huh? Like, huh? Was he born like that? What? Lori thinks that's also BS so instead she just decides to fall to her potential demise on the snow floor. Is she dead now? Will Snowy finally eat another one? Let's find out right now. Yeah! So after Lori falls to her potential demise and on the floor, snow floor I guess, Snowy gets down from the roof and tries to catch up with her body. But somehow, Dr. Lupus comes in and proceeds to M1 Snowy to death. And it cuts to Lori waking up in some room, thinking it was all just some bad dream or whatever. But Dr. Lupus interjects to tell her that Lori, that her ass is wrong since she's in the hospital from from part 2's aftermath or whatever. Lori asks how the hell is he alive after he just got backstabbed. I should mean. He literally got backstabbed like TF2. I am the spy. I am made of snow. Dr. Lupus reveals that he had an invisible razorback on him. I mean, I'm lying about that part, but it would be funny if he used the razorback, even though barely anyone uses it. Anyway, Lori then asks if Snowy is dead, and Loopy Doopy, Lupus assures her that he a dead motherfucker. He dead. Lori sighs in relief since it's now Jover for Snowy, and can't wait to be their living parents again. This is when Lupus breaks the news that both her parents are very, very, very dead. He even brought Lori's dad as a head to really sell the point across. Indirectly cause more trauma for her poor little head. It's all revealed that this all happened in the span of a night. But like it's the day and then it turned into the night. You know what I mean. It's also revealed that Dr. Lupus put Lori in the children's mental hospital due to her crazy situation that she's dealing with, that no one will believe her for even a bit, and they probably even think she did all that murdering. I mean, Dr. Lupus says no one's gonna believe her. I mean, he didn't want to seem crazy either, even though all the shit he's been doing earlier really doesn't help that situation. But anyway, Dr. Lupus recommends that Lori get some sleep. Lori goes to sleepy, and then has this dream about her parents' home and being alive and having living parents again. She then explains them about how there's this nightmare she had about how there was this snowman. He ate and murdered anyone in his way or something. And then there was like it mentions about something about a backstory for him, but she just brushed it off. It's like super ridiculous. What the hell? Why is my phone going off? What the fuck? Shut up! Okay, that was weird. My phone just started acting up for some reason. That was weird. Was that Snowy's doing? So Lori brushes off that about that backstory thing. She probably thought it was like tacked on or something. But then Lori's mom was like revealed to be Snowy in disguise as he chops her father's head off again. But well, the dream one. Lori decides to book it and finds herself in a mental hospital once again. The Dr. Lupus standing by the patient's room. She asks Dr. Lupus, who the hell is this? Who is this Diddy Blood doing in there? Lupus reveals that it's actually her brother in there, looking at the snowfall all day, which gave him the nickname Snowy, which is a horrible nickname to be given in a mental institution. Like, imagine dragons. I don't know what I was cooking here, okay? This is a video about a fucking killer snowman. What am I doing? So then Snowy starts rambling to Lori about how his family, well, the human Snowy, then starts rambling about to the Lori about how the family abandoned her ass here, and obviously he wants revenge for that. Lori then gets wall hugged by a snowy wall or something, and wakes up thanks to her remaining friends from the first Snowy video, believe it or not. Which I thought Snowy ate them all, to be honest, but alright, sure. Yeah, I guess you really want Lori. I mean, I don't really want to say their names. They're probably just gonna die later or something. I wonder how right I am. Lori's glad to see them again, since the other two died in that first video. Lori's friends reveal that Snowy is dead in the real world, so now he found a loophole, and now he's invading the dream world. I put as dreamscape, but whatever. Yeah, so he's at like this dream world. Like, I'm not gonna say dreamland, that's something else entirely. He's in the dreamscape now, and that's where he kills children or whatever he does there. They also reveal that they were locked in here because no sane person is gonna believe him about evil snowmen eating children. So yeah, I guess Lori wasn't alone on that part. Lori then gets this genius idea to grab Snowy, and her friends will wake her up when she starts struggling around. But hold up, this sounds familiar. Killer in a dreamscape setting. Children's mental hospital, dragging the killer out of the dreamscape. Sounds familiar. It's probably must have been a whimmy wind even. Anyways, Lori goes to Sleepy to find Snowy. She finds her brother walking outside with a hoodie and a knife on. I mean, it's kind of an odd cosplay to be the hunter from Left 4 Dead, but I guess he's on the right track. All he just needs is a disease. He actually escaping the mental hospital, but Lori pulls Brian, look out! As human Snowy becomes a plowed mush of red snow. Freddy Snoger, why did I write it like that? Freddy Snoger chimes in on how sad this moment is. Lori is still confused on what the hell is happening. Snowy gets pissed so much to tell us straight up his evil backstory about being sent to a mental hospital due to being evil and shit. Snowy plots revenge, and when it was escaping time, he got plowed into the snow, but lived in the snow now, which Lori's friends indirectly used him to bring him back to life as a snowman. Snowy points to her like a Smiling Friends character for being made of magic. So, Snowy now decides she's gonna possess her body to become human again. Lori says, fuck that, and books it again. Lori also finds that this is his world and he can do anything since he's got a shadow crystal. Ooh. Snowy catches her behind a tree, and Lori decides to use this opportunity to bring him to reality. Lori wakes up to see her friends again and starts questioning where the hell Snowy's at. She gets her answer real quick as the bowtie girl gets stabbed through the head. The two other kids just run out of there real fast. Luckily, Dr. Lupus walks in just as the kids are running down the hall. Lupus was prepared as he set the whole place to explode to finally finish Snowy. Dr. Lupus sends the kids out so he can deal with Snowy himself for one last checkup. An explosive checkup. Oh yeah. Both of the kids look at the destruction, and the brown sweater kid starts asking about these plot holes, such as like the other patients being in there, or how the fuck Lupus got all those explosives to begin with. Lori gets tired of his yapping ass and shovels him. The brown swearkid still keeps yapping about the plot holes, and Lori crashes out on him, beating him with the shovel. Oh dear! Seems like Lori is finally lost after Snowy ruined her whole jolly life. What will happen next? Let's take a look-see! This one starts with a zoom in to the police station for tweaking Lori watching the news about this mental hospital explosion from the last video, with some loud-ass stinging sounds for some reason, like, damn, turn them down, I'm trying to watch the news! And also mentions that Dr. Lupus is recovering from the hospital. So I guess he didn't die there either in the big explosion that killed all those other patients. But not Lupus. He's too important for that. Then this police lady opens up the cell to reveal that Lori's aunt and uncle are here to pick her up, which are definitely not from a movie about Shining. Oh no, that's your imagination. Anyway, so Lori's like tweaking off her mind from the previous events and starts rambling on about don't want you to go there. Jack, the uncle, can't believe how crazy this kid is acting. And then we got Shelly, the aunt, who don't like how Jack is acting with the poor crazy kid. Jack then mentions how they're all going to be staying in this big-ass hotel in the mountains that's closed due to the winter season snowing up the place. Lori doesn't want to go there, but is taken there anyway. I also want to mention when he tells Jack and the cop to start, like, talking on, she calls the cop Black woman. Why did she say it like that? Black woman. Lori then hops on the radio flyer in the hotel and starts zooming around so Shelly can, like, tire her out from today. Jack comes into the room with Shelly and tells Shelly to not let this frickin' twerp mess him up while he's frickin' writing this frickin' novel. Lori, rolling down the hall, starts tweaking out some more. She starts seeing visions of her brother pre-snow fusion. So then she, like, rolls away. And Lori then bothers Jack while he's working on his frickin' novel. Jack gets frickin' angry and tells her to frick off. And we cut to a little later as Jack laments how annoying this kid is and how he would sell his soul for a drink. Snowy is offering that deal right now. After a little chat that Lori was eavesdropping on, how rude of her, how frickin' rude even. The elevator starts busting all over the floor after going into some spicy elevator pics. Jack and Snowy then make a deal, and Snowy gives Jack some red rum. Jack then realizes he's left his wallet at some frickin' place. Snowy luckily takes souls as payments too. Jack chugs a whole glass of we get jump scared by Dr. Lupus and elevator comers. Jack notices that Snowy's gone now, and he starts turning evil. Dr. Lupus gets off the hospital bed and starts rushing to Lori. Meanwhile, Lori starts saying red rum to Shelly in fear, but she don't give a fuck. Jack comes into the room threatening to kill Lori, which scares Lori away, obviously. Luckily, Dr. Lupus has finally shown up after going to Arby's for a meal. Sadly, he didn't get to do much, and Jack and Snowy, because Snowy's possessing him and shit, axes him for something mean. Axing instead of asking. Yeah, I'm just a comedian. I'm such a fat fucking chud. Lori watches this all unfold and he gets all sad. Lori learned from the Lupus while he's dying that her and Snowy have superpowers, and there's something controlling Snowy's actions. This third party is not revealed though, because Dr. Lupus dies. Again, Lori has had it with this fuck-ass snowman and does a Lori blast attack to Snowy, which breaks him into little pieces, or like big pieces I guess, and saves frickin' Jack too. Lori bolts out of there into the snow with Snowy in hot pursuit, or cold pursuit. Such a fat fucking chill. Also, where the fuck is Shelly? Did she like fall down the stairs or something? Like, where is she? Lori starts chugging through the snow and meets this little bunny that leads her to a greenhouse, which she decides to use as a trap, so that way Snowy can go in there and he'll melt. Lori then cracks a really stupid joke that the other animals laugh a bit too much, and then this video ends with some jingle bells going off. Who can it be? What's gonna happen next? Is Dr. Lupus still alive? Where did Shelly go? And who the fuck is that third party controlling Snowman? Snowy. Yeah, I'm just gonna Snowy. He's just controlling Snowy. I'm Snowy. And these are answers I won't give now, since you can watch the rest on your own time. Why am I saying this part? Scary snowman jump scare! Transition! Ah! So that was Snowy the Frostman. Well, half of it, that is. Since I want to get this video out in time, and you can see the next 4 parts and of how insane this video series, web animation, whatever you call it, gets. So yeah. And now that's all said and done, I can finally rest without Snowy constantly wanting to be out of my brain. I have a Snowy in my brain. Well, thanks for watching, you all. Happy holidays and Happy New Year to you all. I don't know if it'll come out New Year's or Christmas, but it'll probably be Christmas. Well, I'm aiming for Christmas, so this will be the last video I make for a while, since I'm going to be taking a well-deserved break, starting from this video being posted to all around February 2026. So be sure to join my YouTube memberships to support me, and you get some neat extra stuff. Also, my car.co page is in the description if you're curious on what else I do. I recommend Newgrounds, since that one's got a lot more of my latest art and animations there first before anywhere else. That's all the time I got. I'm gonna go play Kirby Air Riders for the Switch 2 till my eyes melt away. Bye now, and watch out for Killer Snowman. Ha cha cha. Also, Salmon Nation, if you're watching this, pick up a pencil and do some Forsaken animations. That'll be funny as hell.